Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm live for you guys. I'm live for you. Uh, I know. Well, I'm used to just sitting in a room by myself talking to myself. All right. Good morning, everyone at home. Good morning to all of you here. We were just discussing how it feels good, but also a little weird to be back in person with everybody. So, as you can tell, we are live from Easter Seals once again. So, I have 5 lovely participants and Bill, also lovely, just not a participant. But we'll go ahead and do our stretches and our mindfulness from here today. Hopefully, you guys are out there joining us. And yeah, I'll go ahead and get right into the quote. It says, "Yesterday is heavy. Put it down." Yesterday is heavy. Put it down. Right? And short and sweet, but we carry the weight of that a lot, right? We think about what happened, what we could have done, what we should have done. And there's a level of reflecting on the past and learning from it, growing from it. But if all we're doing is carrying the weight of it around, it's going to weigh us down. We're going to get a little tired. We're going to get a little overwhelmed, maybe. So, yeah, I like this one. a little straightforward, to the point. Yesterday is heavy. Put it down. So we'll try and put it down during our stretches today, as well as our mindfulness, and we'll just get this Monday started off right. Let's start off on a lighter note, shall we? All right. So everyone, go ahead and get to their starting positions. If you're at home joining us, go ahead and do the same. Get to your starting position, and we'll get going. All right. So wherever you're at, come to a nice tall seat. Have your feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Feel your hips grounding into the seat beneath you. Lengthen through the spine and then relax the shoulders. We'll start, as we always do, with 3 deep breaths. I'll invite you here to close the eyes as we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. If your eyes are closed, go ahead, open them up. Come on back into the space that you're in. And we shall begin. So as always, we'll start with our legs here, our lower extremities. Go ahead, bring them straight out in front of you as best as you can. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet here. Good. Just start to get the body moving, get the energy flowing. And as always, if you're unable to see physical motion, and maybe one leg or both or another body part as we go through the stretches, I invite you to close the eyes and see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. Good. Just have the intention behind the movement. Keep trying to pair it as best as you can physically. And of course, keep the breath moving. If you stop breathing, none of this is worth it. None of this works, actually. All right, nice job, you guys. Keep those legs straight out in front of you, but you can rest the heels down on the floor here. And then flex the feet back into the face, so draw your toes back into the body. Take a deep breath in as you sit up nice and tall. And then gently reach down in the direction of your toes. Good, and maybe you're just reaching in that direction. Maybe your hands come to your shins or your calves. And then just continue to breathe. Feeling into the backs of your legs here. Noticing sensation in the calves and the hamstrings. And slowly just start to release. Letting go of yesterday, letting go of any holding, letting go of any tension. on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, put a bend in your knees again. Bring your feet flat, and let's take a breath to reset. So inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. We'll get into our hip adductor muscles here. So that's our inner thighs. We're just going to draw our knees away from one another. Right? So gently pulling the knees in opposite directions. You can just use the muscles of your legs and thighs, or if it feels okay, use a hand or a forearm, right? Just add a little extra pressure here. You just want to ease into that stretch. No forcing, no pain. Just notice what sensation you have happening here in the body. And keep breathing into it. Nice job, you guys. Smooth and steady with the breath. Take another inhale here. And exhale. Come on back to center. Awesome job, you guys. All right, let's get into the back of our glutes here, our piriformis, our hip muscles. So come to that starting position. Did we already take a breath to reset? Yeah, we did. We'll keep moving forward. This is Monday morning. Let's keep moving forward here. All right, come on to your starting position. Feet flat, hips heavy, spine long. Take a deep breath in. And then we'll bring our right leg up into the torso here, gently squeezing it into the chest. Now you can stay here, breathing into this sensation, breathing into this position, or cross the leg over the opposite. Good. And just notice maybe that changes the direction of the pull. Maybe there's a different sensation in the muscle. Just allow yourself to feel. Breathing into this moment, softly in and softly out. Take another deep breath in here. And exhale, slowly release, let it go. Nice job, you guys. All right, we'll switch sides. So once again, come to that starting position, sit up nice and tall. And then we'll bring our left knee gently into the torso, into the chest. Good. Either stay in this position, just breathing into the back side of the hip here, or if it feels okay, you can bring that leg across the other one, changing the direction of the pull here, maybe just changing the sensation. Maybe there's a lack of sensation too. That's always an option here, and that's okay. Just noticing what you feel or maybe don't feel in your body. Good. Continue moving the breath, slow and steady. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, release that leg down. All right, let's go ahead and take that breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome job, you guys. All right, we are moving on from the legs and we're getting into the trunk here. So, once again, return to that starting position. Try to feel yourself lengthen from the hips all the way up to your head, right? So sit up nice and tall. Legs are rooting down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, we'll start by twisting over to the right. Good. And now keep those hips steady as you gently ease into the stretch here. Maybe bringing your hands to the thigh or the chair, wherever it feels best for you. And then continue breathing, creating length as you sit up nice and tall. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently deepening the twist, maybe bringing the gaze over the right shoulder. Continue moving the breath here, smooth and steady. Take another inhale. And exhale, slowly come on back. Nice job, you guys. And we'll switch sides. So once more, sit up tall, take a breath in. And as we exhale, switch sides, twisting over to the left this time. Good. Again, taking the hand grip of your choice, wherever it feels best for you. And then continuing to breathe. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. Gently deepen the twist as you exhale. Maybe the gaze comes over the left shoulder. And then just continue to breathe. Easing into the stretch, feeling into sensation. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And exhale slowly, slowly. Come on back towards center. Nice job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome. All right, keeping those legs exactly where they're at. We're going to root down into our hips and then start to round forward. Bringing your hands down towards your feet here. And then just start to notice. Notice what you feel in the low back, your lumbar spine here. If it feels okay, if it feels steady, you can continue releasing your head all the way down towards the floor, releasing the spine. But if there's any compression or restriction, just back off a little bit. Make sure the breath is still moving smooth and steady. Nice job, you guys. Continue releasing the muscles, letting go of any holding or any tension. Take another deep breath in here. And exhale. Slowly, slowly, slowly roll back on up towards center. Good. Give yourself a moment here after being upside down. You want to give yourself a second to let everything settle. Blood pressure restabilize. Go ahead, take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Nice job, you guys. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move into the front of our bodies, stretching our pecs, our abs, even through the neck and the throat here. So once again, come to that starting position, sit up nice and tall, and then we'll start by squeezing the shoulder blades together. Good. Maybe you're taking the elbow points towards one another on the back side of the body. You should just start to feel an opening across the chest. And then a couple options. Depending on the height of your chair, you can take your spine up and over, as long as that feels supported. If your chair is a little higher, you could just push your shoulders into the chair. And then maybe the arms come to either side here. Bring the gaze softly up towards the ceiling. Make sure there's still blood flow, still airflow. And then continue to breathe. Feeling an expansion with every inhale. And a softening and settling with every exhale. Good. Another breath in. And a soft breath out. Nice job, you guys. Take another inhale here. And then exhale slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back up to seated. Awesome job, you guys. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice. How you guys doing, okay? You still with me? No one's fallen asleep? Not yet anyways. All right, for all of you at home, hopefully you're still awake as well. We are going to go ahead and move into our arms, our upper extremities here. So again, come to that starting position. Feet are flat, hips are grounded. Feel your spine get long as the low belly gently pulls in. And then what we're first going to do here is flexion here at the shoulder. So a couple options with the hands. If you're able to, try to get those fingers in between one another. That's just going to help open up the palm, get a little bit of range of the fingers. You can always take the cupped option, so clasping your hands over one another. You can utilize the strength of one arm to assist and support the other, or you can always just raise one arm. So wherever you're at, just listen to your body. Feel a rooting through your hips. Take a deep breath in. And then as you inhale, gently begin to lift those arms up, maybe over the head, maybe in the direction of the ceiling. Good, and then keep breathing. If your arms are up over your head, try to soften the shoulders. Make sure there's no pinching or forcing. two. Just continue breathing, feeling the stretch in your body. Softly in, softly out. Nice job, you guys. If there's any pain whatsoever, back off a little bit. Otherwise, if you can breathe into a stretch, maybe deepening it. Take another inhale here as you lift a little higher. Keep breathing. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly release those arms. Good. That one can always be a little tough, so just make sure you're really listening to the body there and not forcing anything, okay? Okay, we are going to move into scapular glide. So I have a table again. I'm so excited. I spent the last 6 months pretending to have a table in my office. I just don't have one. So for those of you at home, feel free to continue to pretend if you don't have a table or a flat surface. For all of you here, go ahead, place your hands either on the table in front of you or something to support your arms. And then as you inhale, gently pull those arms up and away from the body here. Now what we're doing is just getting a little bit of a glide in the shoulder blades. So if you need to feel the difference, you can squeeze your shoulder blades together. Notice how they come towards one another in the middle of the back. And then pull them away from each other. So they're wrapping up and around the torso. Good. And keep the breath moving, slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Try to let go of any holding, maybe any tension in the neck or the jaw. Nice job, you guys. Take another inhale here. And then exhale. Slowly, 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 slowly. Bring those arms back on up. Nice job. How you guys feeling? Okay? Good. All right, perfect. All right, turn back. Face all of you. Okay, so let's go ahead, come back to our starting position, and let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome job. All right, you guys, we are now going to get into, stretching the back of our arms here. So come to that starting position, sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. And then we'll bring our right arm up and across the body here. Good. Now this is option number one, just reaching the hand away from you. Option number two, you can grab a hold of this opposite shoulder, give it a little tug. Notice what you feel on the back side of the right shoulder. And then option number three, using your free hand to pull that arm in across the body. Good. Just giving it a nice, easy hug here. Again, no forcing, no pain. Keep the breath moving. Good. Take another inhale. And then exhale. Slowly release. Let that arm go. Oh, nice job, you guys. All right, we'll switch sides. So once again, come to the starting position. Take a breath in. And then we'll bring our left arm up and across. Good, and again, a couple options here. Option number one, just reaching that hand away from you. Option number two, grabbing a hold of that other shoulder, giving it a gentle tug. And then option number three, if available, using your free hand to gently pull that arm in towards the body. Good, continue breathing here. Letting go of any tension, any holding. Nice job, you guys. You're doing great. Go ahead, take another breath in here. And then exhale, slowly release, let it go. Nice work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. Shoulder rolls, my favorite part. All right, go ahead and draw those shoulders up to the ears, and then back down again, up to the ears, and back down again. Good. And maybe go forward as well as back tension that you might be holding on to, anything residual. Keep the breath moving. Nice job, you guys. All right, let's go ahead, come back to that starting position. So bring your feet flat, hips are grounded and heavy. Feel your spine sit up nice and long. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. And then just allow yourself to start to let go. Maybe close the eyes. Maybe allow the weight of the head to pour over towards the floor. As you just start to release the muscles on the left side of the neck here. Breathing into them. Watching them soften. Feeling them relax. Smooth and steady with the breath, continuing to let go a little bit more with every breath out. Nice job, you guys. Take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back up to seated. Nice job. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and balance ourselves out. So once more, come to your starting position. Take a deep breath in. And this time, release the left ear down to the left shoulder. Good. Once again, allowing yourself to slowly let go and soften here. Maybe closing the eyes. Letting gravity gently draw the weight of the head over towards the floor. And continuing to breathe. Breathing into the right side of the neck. Watching and feeling as the muscles soften. Good. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly begin to drop the chin down towards the chest. Beginning to make small circles with the head and the neck. Moving a little slower than you think you should. Allowing the stretch to travel through all corners of the cervical spine. Making sure to switch directions as you're ready. Reversing the rotation, evening out the stretch. Nice job. As you guys are ready, slowly bring that head back in line with the spine. Once more, come on back to that starting position. Feet flat, legs heavy, hips grounding. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine. Relax the shoulders down, and we'll finish just as we started, as we always do, with 3 deep breaths here. I invite you once more to close the eyes as we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. as you're ready, softly blink those eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So thank you guys for joining. To all of you at home, thank you for joining for that portion. I will get it set up for mindfulness, and then we'll get started with that. So hold tight. I'll be with you guys in a second.
Anybody need water?
Any water? Any resets? Thanks, Bill. Yeah, let's do that. Got some mood lighting happening over here. That's fantastic. Let's just make sure I don't fall asleep today. If all of a sudden I stop talking in the middle of the video, you guys, just keep breathing. I'll wake up eventually. All right. And I'm going to take a sip of the tea real quick. All right. So show of hands, who's fallen asleep during the mindfulness? Any of you? Yeah. No judgment, that's okay. Yeah. I mean, there are a few times where I'm teaching it and all of a sudden I have to be like, wait a minute, what am I saying? I get so relaxed. I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to be leading this. So for those of you who are joining at home, I'll try not to put you to sleep, but if you do, that's okay. It just means you're super relaxed. All right, I have got a meditation timer going, guys, so we'll get that set up. The practice we're going to do today is just the, I say just, it's not very easy, but it's the following the breath practice. So we've done this several times. Last week, I think we were doing the loving kindness meditation. This one, we're just going to take it back. I like coming back to this one because it helps us kind of reset, right? We call this a practice for a reason. You know, some days you show up and it's really easy. Other days you show up and it's really hard. And so I just invite you to arrive without any expectations. Just let it be whatever it is for you for the next several minutes. For those of you at home that are joining as well, same thing. If you've never done this before, just know that I will guide you both in and out of it. We will hear a bell, right? We're going to hear one bell indicating that our time has started, and then we'll hear a final bell indicating that our time is done. And we're going to do 20 minutes. So I will guide you guys into just hopefully a place of inner awareness, right? Just like the quote said this morning, yesterday is heavy, put it down. So I'm going to invite you to put everything down right now. Put down your worries, put down your fears, put down thoughts of tomorrow as well as yesterday, and just let yourself arrive, right? And if all you want to do is relax for the next 20 minutes and breathe, you can do that. If you close your eyes and you fall asleep, no judgments. Just let yourself show up to this moment however you need it to be, okay? So for those of you here, as well as those of you at home, I invite you to just find a nice, comfortable seat. For those of us here, it's going to be the chairs we did our stretches in. If you're at home and you want to lie down, if that's safe and comfortable, feel free. And then just start to find a place of ease. Maybe allow your body to become heavy. If you need to take a couple clearing breaths, feel free, softly in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Couple more, just like that. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Just start to ease into this moment. Again, wherever you are, I invite you to simply arrive. Arrive to right here, right now. Allowing yourself to simply be. If you haven't already, I invite you to close the eyes. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. And allow all of your attention, all of your awareness to turn inward. Letting go of any mental chatter or distracting thoughts. Putting down the weight of yesterday and releasing the worry about tomorrow. With your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Visualizing, imagining, using the mind's eye, however you describe it. Sensing and feeling and observing your entire being, both your physical and energetic bodies, from head to toe, front to back, side to side, inside to out. Let yourself see yourself as you are in this moment. And then take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Know that at any point throughout this practice, your mind might wander. You might get distracted, or your mental chatter might begin again. That's okay. Acknowledge it. Allow yourself to notice it. But then give yourself the permission to once again put it down. Letting it go, whatever it may be, and returning to this moment. Returning to the present. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. As you're ready, bring all of your awareness to your breath. Allowing yourself to watch. Watch as every inhale travels into your body, filling the lungs, expanding the chest, lighting up your whole being. And then watch as you exhale. Air reversing its direction, leaving the lungs, passing through the chest, coming back out the nose and the mouth. letting yourself focus on this rhythm of every inhale and every exhale. Seeing the breath for what it is, a life-giving energy, something that lights up your whole body, energizing in the lungs, invigorating the heart, filling the blood, oxygenating the entire body, all the way down to your toes and out your fingers, up through the top of your head. And then watching as you breathe out, releasing and letting go, taking with anything that you don't need. Continue to breathe in this manner, observing the inhale, observing the exhale, observing the inhale, observing the exhale. If you're having a harder time observing the breath itself, I invite you to find a place on your body. Find a physical point of interest. Something that physically is affected by the breath. Maybe it's the nostrils, feeling as the air rushes in and out. Maybe it's the back of the throat, sensing each inhale and exhale swirling around. Maybe it's the chest, watching the chest broaden in all four directions as the breath fills on the inhale, and then watching as the chest softens and relaxes on the exhale. Maybe it's the belly. Maybe you place one hand on the belly and feel as it jets in and out with every cycle of breath. Wherever that point is for you on your body, keep your focus there. Let that be your anchor point. If your mind wanders, come back to your anchor. If your thoughts are distracted, come back to your anchor. If the breath gets disrupted, come back to your anchor. Just as the anchor steadies the ship in the storm, so too can the breath anchor your thoughts. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Once again, if your mind has wandered, Your thoughts have been interrupted. That's okay. Be patient with yourself. Acknowledge that the mind is meant to think and to process. Letting yourself notice the wandering mind, and then giving yourself permission to come back to this moment. Put down the mental chatter. Put down the thoughts of yesterday or the worries of tomorrow. And show up to today. Light and free and buoyant. Focusing on nothing but the breath. Either watching the breath itself or watching the anchor point on your body. Watching the inhale and the exhale. Watching the inhale and the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you haven't yet already, I invite you to watch the breath for one full cycle. Seeing it, observing it, feeling it as the inhale travels in, filling the body, energizing your being, and then continue to watch it as it transforms back into the exhale. Passing back out the way it came in and releasing from the body. Watching the inhale and then watching as it turns into the exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you get distracted at any point, any part of that cycle, that's okay. Notice it, and then try again. With every new breath comes a new opportunity to refocus, to breathe again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If you are able to watch for one full cycle, try for two. Without interruption, watching the breath as it travels in and travels out. If two is easy, try for three. If you can handle three, go for four. If you've got four down, then just keep going. Breathing and observing. Breathing and observing. always knowing that you can return, you can come back to this moment. If your mind wanders or you get distracted, know that you have infinite amount of chances to come back to right here, right now. Reconnect with your breath. Find that anchor point on your body. Allow yourself to re-steady as you softly breathe in and softly breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We're in the final few minutes of our practice. We'll hear one more bell indicating that our time is over. Until then, I will let go of my verbal guidance and simply continue to breathe with you. I invite you to do the same, giving yourself the chance to come back to this moment. Reconnect with the here and the now by watching each inhale and watching each exhale. Watching the inhale, watching the exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Allow yourself to let go of any focus, Release any anchor points. And just come back. Come back to your body. Come back to this present moment. If you wish to stay here, continuing to breathe, observing the breath, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, softly blink the eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. If you're sleeping, start to wake up. Go ahead, take another soft breath in here. And a soft breath out. For all of you at home, thank you guys so much as always for joining. For those of you here, thank you for staying awake but present. We will be back this afternoon at 1:30 for our rehabilitative strengthening class. Otherwise, we'll also be back again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for our mindfulness. As always, thank you guys so much for being a part of this. We love being able to connect while we're both here, as well as those of you who are still at home. So have a wonderful day. Hopefully we see you either this afternoon or at least tomorrow morning again for our next video. As always, take care of yourselves and continue to take care of each other. Thank you. And thank you guys. Appreciate it.